I'm dripping junket. How you all doing? Ralphy here, Ralphy's Reviews, Team Knucklehead. Go clone or go home. Long overdue review for Smog Mods Mongrel. Yeah, absolutely fucking love these mods. All British made, so I'm big on supporting the British. We have Endless as well from Mr. Harrison and all the crew at Shady Vaping. Big love, guys. I was fortunate enough to have one of the V1s, the original Mongrels, by it's totally different. They've got sub-ohm syndicate or sub-syndicate Mongrel. They've not branded it as Smog Mods. Changed the design a little bit aesthetically for the V2, and there's a different switch which we'll get into. But I got the V1 in copper. Loved it. Number 75. Don't think they're made anymore. As far as I know, they're not made anymore. So I'm well chuffed to own this. Beautiful. Then they brought out the V2. So I had to get one of them. So I got the V2 again in copper. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Different design, different graphic on it, and it really shouts Mongrels. Got it all the way around the bottom there. And this is number 83. Yeah, with the original button, the Type 1 button. The later ones have a Type 2. See, it's got no slot in. I never ever had a problem, but I understand a few people had problems with the button sticking or not functioning quite right. So the fucking bob on Smog Mods, they've redesigned it, made a new button. It's very similar in form and function, but apparently it's trouble free. Like I say, I never had trouble with the first one. Love them to bits. They also brought out a run of 50 limited edition brass. So I couldn't resist, could I? Number 33. I think they're doing 51 to 100 as well soon, or just into the new year. So you could say with the V1 and 3 V2s, that's one of every mod that they make. They might do the V1 in different configurations, but you're not getting one now, not unless you get second hand, and you rarely see these come up for sale second hand, and that tells you something. You know, they're a small manufacturer, and I wholeheartedly support them. Not just because they're a small independent like we are, but because the fucking mods are bob on. I know I say it a lot, bob on. They're a winner chicken dinner. I can't say how much I like them enough. I can't get that point across. It's just faultless, you know. They do it. They perform. They hit hard. They're not too big. They're little hybrids. They've got it. If you remember the SMP mods, SMPL, simple mods, that were quite popular at the time, but they suffered a lot of issues. They're only 22mm, so they're a bit old-fashioned by today's standards. But they were just a tube with a nice simple little button, and they worked super efficiently for it. Those ones suffered fucking up button like you won't believe, and they were quite expensive. These are everything that the SMP would have wanted to be, but wasn't. 24mm. Beautifully engineered, beautifully designed, beautifully finished. I'll get a brand new one out. I'll show you what they come like. They come in a little tin, little protective tin. Put it in your cup top tip. Put it in your cup holder on your car. Yeah. Use it to hold your mod so it don't go walkies, because inside you get a little pull string and there's your shiny mod. Yeah. But you get this, so it sits in there. So you're away when you've got an atomizer on top. There you go. Sits in your cup holder like that in your car. Drive away, dead safe as houses. Pull it out when you need it. If you find it's a little bit tight, you can't get it out with one hand, or the whole thing comes up and you're fucking there at the traffic lights, struggling, then trim a bit of this off, you know, put a cloth in there instead. But either way, these tinnies are fucking great. Lovely bit of packaging. You get a little bit of bump on the bottom, just explaining which way your battery goes in, and a bit of advice to keep you safe. Thumbs up, guys. And you get this string that holds through the 510, so you can pull it out. I won't take this one out because I've not got a probe to pull it back through, and it's brand new. Someone will buy this. Number 54. If you buy this, here it is. Good on you. Big shout out to number 54. Look, I'll show you. This is the alloy one. Aluminium aircraft alloy, I think. aircraft grade alloy. But the 510, like all of them, is copper. See how that's pressed in there, or screwed in, or fitted in there? Yeah. The switch assembly is copper. Let me take it out. Another issue people have with the V2 switch, because it's not got a penny slot or a thumbnail slot, they find it hard to undo. I just pinch mine like that between finger and thumb and turn the mod, and it unscrews. Failing that, get yourself a pen, ballpoint pen. Yeah, don't do it up solid tight. You're not fitting your wheels on your car. Just nip it up so there's no battery rattle, and you'll be £1 a pound. Job's a good one. So all there is to do is unscrew. That's it. No more moving parts. Thank you very much. 510's copper, machined in there. I'm sure it is on the brass one as well. Let's see if I can get this deck off. We'll have a look. Oh yeah, bear with. The threads are fucking super buttery smooth. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Look. Even on the brass, you've got copper, super conductive. Bit juicy. Just pop this back on. I really like these Apocalypse on these Smogs, but I'm on Goons as well and other stuff. What I'm really pleased about is this limited edition 33. When I line everything up properly with the coils and everything in the Apocalypse, the logo matches. Fucking stellar that is. And on my alloy, that's just a chance in a million. It doesn't on my V1 and it doesn't on my copper, so I might have to put a different. See how the OCD. I might have to put a Goon on there or something similar. Anyway, button assembler. This is the Mark II. Dead simple. Sprung. Again, the very first early ones, the spring was a little bit heavy for most people, so bless them, spot on the money. They brought out another spring, replacement spring. They listen, you know, they're fucking good company. Insulator for your battery that you can screw in and out. I think you can screw in and out, although yeah, you can. It's tight and I'm not going to prat about with it, but you've got a little hole there, so put your pointy thing in, wind it in and out, and that'll affect your throw. I have mine screwed right in because I only like a little bit of throw because the old hands ain't great. We'll just strip it apart. So we'll undo the solid copper contact. Bear with. This threads are fucking so well machined. There's no slop in there. So we've got a solid copper contact. We've got the bit that screws into your mod, obviously, with your battery insulator. We've got a spring, not too heavy, and solid copper button. That's it. That's all the fucking is to it. So obviously, every now and again, you want to do what I've done, strip it out, bit of contact cleaner or WD, give it all a toothbrush, wipe it dry, another fresh squib of stuff, put it all back together. Polish that with your nail buffer. You will not have a fucking problem. The quality control and the manufacturing on these is absolutely stellar. Honestly, I can't put into words what a huge fan I am. You know, I've got one of each, and I can pretty much, I'm fortunate to be in a position where I can buy whatever mod I want. You know, I'm luckily enough to have the life partner that doesn't question my purchases and work hard enough to be able to spend a few £100 every now and again, not all the time, but every now and again. I could have got myself one for Christmas or my birthday or something, anything in the world, but no, I fucking chose it. The Mongrel, absolutely fucking stellar. It comes with a little fact sheet, yeah, just to welcome you to the club. They've got a Facebook group, yeah, Mongrel Army. Big shout out to the Mongrel Army. No sales, no fucking about, just people who own mongrels. We get together and we have the chat and we talk about stuff. Come and join us. It's really nice to be a part of such a close little community, you know. It's good. We all got the one thing in common, that we own such a fucking quality high-end British made device. Anyway, get this, you get a little congratulations on purchasing your Smog Mods Mongrel. a little bit of advice, a little bit of common sense, and telling you how the battery fits, how the switch goes together for when you strip it out, and to look after it. So you get that with your mod in that great package. You know, honestly, I'm a huge fan. I just want to thank Smog Mods for all the lads that work there for producing such a quality item that people like me are fortunate enough to be able to buy and thoroughly enjoy. Yeah, big up. So we know we've got aluminium, and we know we've got copper, and we know we've got brass. Now, there's always a debate about materials about which it's hardest. So I run 0.7. We've all got the same building, 0.7, same battery. I was a bit sceptical, I'll be honest. Now, I know aluminium is more conductive as a rule out of the three, but it also oxidises quickly, which I think, apart from the fact that aluminium's a little bit soft and it doesn't hold a thread as it's not as hard wearing, I reckon that they put the copper insert in there to stop that oxidation so you don't get voltage drop. And obviously you can clean that. I'll get a bit of polish in there, clean it, and then squib it with WD or 3-in-1 or contact cleaner is what I use. So given it's aluminium, it's like a fucking train. Yeah, and added bonus is because it conducts heat so well, and these things get warm, you know. I'm running 0.07. It generates temperature, they get warm, it cools down quick. Yeah, it's a winner, can't go wrong. How does it hit compared to the copper, which tends to be a more popular choice amongst vapors for hard hitting mods? Well, same build, yeah, got plenty of juice on there, same battery. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? I can tell absolutely no difference in that at all. If it wasn't for the fact this is heavier, for a blindfold, I wouldn't have a Scooby fucking do. And don't it look good with a stainless steel RDA on? Yeah. Let's move on to the brass, because brass is class, but copper is proper, and alloy is nice. Let's move on. I know steel's real, but I couldn't think of one quickly for alloy. Alloy is McCoy. Ali is Pally. I'll shut up. So on to the brass. Limited edition. Number 33. With a brass apocalypse. Genuine, obviously. So this is an all authentic setup for £180. It's a fucking lot of money, isn't it? But you're never going to wear it out. You know. Guaranteed. Any issues, any problems, let them know. They'll sort it out. If you pull that 510 out somehow, they'll fix it. If you have a problem with your switch, they'll work with you. If you lose the spring, they'll give you another, or sell you another. They'll provide another. Not sure how the service works, don't quote me on the free bit. But they are fucking spot on quality of product and service. Put a lot of companies to shame, lads. Try the brass. Maybe it's not quite as hard hitting, but it's a very loud maybe, and the difference would be fuck all. They all hit like a drunken fucking hillbilly. They all look the dog's bollocks. They are so well made, as I've said, and I'm raving about them, but they're one of my favourite mods, you know. We have endless as well, and I've got one of each clean endless and a V1 and a V2 in the sleeve mod. So I've got one of each of the endless range. They're bringing out a new one soon, which we're going to get in, and I've got one of each of these. Just spot on for authentics. You know, I've been called the king of clones, and I'm not. There's a good friend of mine's king of clones, Mr. Bold. Big love, John. I'll be happily to be called the Prince, because it makes me sound a bit younger. Although I'm probably the same age as John. the Prince of Clones, yeah. So I could, to spend my own money, you know, the business don't buy this, to spend my own money on high-end, relatively high-priced, although they're worth every fucking penny, is a biggie for me, and I've got one of each. That should tell you something about the quality of them, you know. Do they do the business? Yeah, they fucking do. They really do. It's a service, aftercare and all that good. Absolutely spot on. We wouldn't have them on board if it was shit, yeah, because we'd have to deal with it. We'd have to fend off. If the product was rubbish, people wouldn't buy them and we wouldn't sell them. So that's a no-brainer. If the after service was shit, we'd have to fucking deal with it, and I have enough to do, thank you very much. So we won't stock them because the after service is fucking vital in any trade. Are they worth the money? Every fucking penny. I'd pay double. I wouldn't pay double, I'm exaggerating a little bit. I could not justify it, but it would be worth it. You think an authentic AV can be 200, 300, I don't fucking know. Some of them scoundrels were going for 400 fucking quid at one time. 400 fucking quid, get a grip. 90 quid. You know, it's a chunk of cash, don't get me wrong, but fucking 90 quid, it'll last you a lifetime. It will last you a lifetime. You will be happy to own and use this, and it will earn every single penny that you've put into it back in faithful service. So, Mongrel mod by Smog mods, absolutely bob on. It is my top pick for authentic short tube, no nonsense competition, kick your head in, fucking problem free, fuck off, I want to blow clouds and be on that steam train to Flavortown. It's my top pick, honestly. I can't praise them highly enough. It truly is a winner chicken fucking dinner. Big love. Thanks for watching. I'll put a link in. Go and find them on their own site, Smog Mods, yeah. On Big Slims Vapor, they sell them there. You can't go wrong. Honestly, you can't go wrong. Remember, people, smoking kills, vaping saves lives. Which do you choose? Have a good one. Big love to you and yours, and I'll see you all again really soon. Now I'm going to chill out and do a load of post-edit uploading and sorting for my reviews today. See you later.